Picturesque Provo, Utah, LaBelle Edwards Stadium. We've got a top 25 matchup on hand. Two of the premier teams in the land looking to make a statement that will resonate. It's the Texas Tech Red Raiders and the BYU Cougars. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rowe is down on the sideline. Hello, Holly.
One of the most beautiful backdrops in all of college sports. LaBelle Edwards Stadium with the mountains shining behind it. Many say it is one of the most beautiful fields you'll ever play on. 63,000 strong, the Cougars have proven to be one of the best home crowds. Their spirit and their noise makes it a tough place to play at elevation. Back to you.
We'll keep an eye on that, Holly. So Texas Tech's headed toward the football to break the seal on this 2027 season. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. First carry of the season for this transfer. He couldn't get it to the corner as this defense opening things up with a big play. All right, guys, let's chat about BYU. The portal can work wonders if you have specific holes to fill. Breathe a little new life and energy into the program. David, these guys went in there, got a nice little haul that really could set them up for success this season.
They did, and they didn't go bonkers and go crazy, Jesse. I like how they just saw a couple guys that they thought fit their system, fit their culture, and now they're bringing them in so they can rise the tide of this team.
Yeah, this feels like a curated roster, right? They only had a few holes that they had to fill up, but they went out, they put their effort into finding the right guy. They feel like they've upgraded their roster with just a few portal additions.
Ton of ground to cover here on 3rd and long. Drops back. It's Smuckmeyer. Under pressure. He's on the move. Crosses the 35. At midfield, he's got to move. Just gashing this defense. A big gainer to the 40-yard line.
How nice is it to be an offensive coordinator and you call a pass play, but your guy turns it into an explosive run? Like, that is so much fun to call. Good protection up front, but he just sees space so well. They drop back, he finds the holes, and, man, before you know it, he's just chewing up yards and making big plays.
Tough, physical, hard-nosed running gets it to the 34. It can get pretty wild in the Big 12. Some of these outposts are like snake pits when you have to go on the road. got to get off to a quick start in conference play.
It is always wacky, Reese. Like, there's always something that happens in the Big 12, and somebody comes out of nowhere in the Big 12 every single year. So starting in conference play, Palmer, these games start to really matter, really add up, and the pressure amplifies.
It's so true, too. When you think about the Big 12 Conference, it just seems like teams get caught sleepwalking. So you've got to start fast. And the challenge, I think, for these coaching staffs, these two teams, every week they've got to have their team ready to go, and it starts today.
Third and short, coming from the 34. You wonder if this is 4-down territory. The run inside. It's Hawkins. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down.
Now, fourth down.
This offense wants to get out of the gate fast on their first drive of the game, plus territory. They'll go for it on fourth down. Fires to the wideout. Makes a catch. First down and maybe a lot more. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on fourth down, and they keep the drive alive.
And, man, that's not a surprise that they come to their go-to guy early. This is an offense that's so much fun to watch, and it's because they know who they are. They know how to get the ball to their playmakers. And on the first drive, Palmer, get your guy a touch, get him involved. You know receivers got some feelings, Jesse. I love that they're getting him lathered up and a touch early in this football game.
Yeah, he's definitely one of those guys who feels like he's open every single play, so it is a good idea to get him going early. For the defense, that's a bit of a jab in the face right there, because you came into this game, you know who's going to get the ball. You know where they're throwing it, and you've got to do a better job now disguising your coverages to try and limit him and take him away as much as possible.
Picked up some of what they needed on first down. Now it's second and goal from the 5. Making the adjustment on the play. The play fake. Moves to his right. Looking to the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line.
And this D's given up a lot of yards, and it looks like a failed possession. But right here, they get a chance to save it. Nice job. They're forcing a passing third and goal situation here. Got to stay sticky to these wide receivers. One more down, and it would look like a really bad possession can turn into a field goal and a win for this defense.
After this long of a drive, you have to cap it off with a touchdown, and here comes third and goal. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Hawkins. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, BYU! They draw first blood, and that is exactly what you want to open the season with a drive like that.
The offense goes as he goes, so really no surprise in the opening drive. They keep feeding him the football. He showed you all of his ability on that TD.
And they did tack on that extra point without any adventure. Fielded in the end zone, it's Joyner. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. They'll start on the ground with... It's a fumble. Picks up the ball and tries to make something of it. I don't know if it was luck or aggression or just a fortuitous bounce, but at least they've got the ball back. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. The drive continues after that fumble scare sent the offensive coordinator's blood pressure into orbit. Oh, pressure's coming. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
Nice job by the quarterback trying to buy time and scrambling to the right, but it was the hit that forced that incompletion.
Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. Third and long. Ball's at the 25. On play action. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
It's always interesting to view the good teams, the teams that are ranked versus the teams that aren't ranked. And this defense, man, like, how do they play it today? I love that start, man. Coming out aggressive, flying around, playing like your hair's on fire, getting a sack to start this game, getting a little momentum on their side.
Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. The Cougars offense takes the field to start this drive. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. To the air, it's Bachmeier. Fires toward the end zone. Got it! Into the end zone. Touchdown, Cougars.
Well, we know, David, talking with the coaches before the game, they wanted to get this guy involved. Weren't able to do it early, but they saw the matchup, took advantage of his speed, and it's a long touchdown.
Yeah, and sometimes it takes a minute to figure out what the defense is doing, but then now you figure it out, and now you go to your go-to guy. He has all the speed, man. He can win outside. You want to play man-to-man coverage on him? You want to leave him on an island? It's not going to turn out well.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. That drive not too taxing on the playbook. One play, put it in the end zone just like that. Deep in the end zone, it's Joyner. Smashes him with the stiff arm. Tackled at the 24 and almost breaks even with the yardage he would have gotten with a touchback. Red Raiders offense comes out ready to attack. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. Texas Tech will call a timeout. That's their first. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. Snap on first down, wants to throw. He uncorks one deep. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on.
Sometimes it takes quarterbacks a few plays to really get into the rhythm of the game and not force things. I think the quarterback that time was really trying to force the ball to his wide receiver, but against man coverage, there were other guys on that play that were open that could have had a chance. So this quarterback just needs to settle down a little bit. He won't be throwing as many incompletions if he just lets the coverage tell him where to go with the ball.
Keep pounding away at this defense and make them play the run. If you can get this many a chunk, they're going to have to commit more guys to the box, more guys to the run. Then you open it up for the passing game.
Third down coming up, and the Cougar faithful are doing everything they can to help out this team. Back to throw, it's Hammond. Here comes the heat. Quickly out on the screen to the wide receiver. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. That penalty cost him a third down conversion, and now they'll have to try it from a little farther away. Third down is coming. Now a little bit farther to go after the penalty. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. He's going for the big play. Makes the grab on the right. Hits a seam wide open, and he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Red Raiders. Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And after the extra point, they've cut the lead in half, down 14-7. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And the score comes with a quick strike up top, covering 79 yards. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. Running to the left. He'll get it out to the 25, not bothered at all being backed up, and they've got a first down.
In most offenses, man, it's about controlling the line of scrimmage, getting the run game going. And when you got a back that's averaging over 5 yards a touch, like, I'm not great at math, guys, but every 2 touches I'm getting a first down, I'd say the offense will be in a really good position all game long.
Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Stopped him at the 41, but that's a big pickup of 15.
And when your offensive line can plow holes like that and you can get over 10 yards a carry, like, we don't need to complicate this. Like, this is a very simple form. Be more physical. Hand the football off. That's a great job in back-to-back plays for this offense.
Rush right in his face. Byers on the move. Finds a man in the middle. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as he gets him down at the 37. The Cougars will snap it on 1st and 10. Throwing, Lewis. Looking for a huge play. Wide open, he makes the catch. The chunk plays that they love, and he takes it all the way down to the 10. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Touchdown, BYU! And they take it in for 6 more points.
It's just so nice to have a signal guard who can make plays through the air and make plays with his feet like this. Runs in for the touchdown. The defense knows I have to account for him every play. That's my quarterback.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And the capper on that drive, the 10-yard touchdown run. From deep, it's Joyner. Gets it across the 20 to the 21, and not quite what he would have picked up just taking the touchback. Plenty of time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Looking for a man. It's Hammond. Flip it out to the back on the screen. They stop him in his tracks, and they'll head to the other side of the field. That's the end of the quarter, and BYU is on top. As we take a look at the stats, things a little one-sided so far. Big turning point as we head into the second and get this game rolling again. First play of the period will be a 2nd down. Snaps it in the shotgun. Going downfield for the big play. It's broken up. They took a shot, and he was equal to the challenge to knock it away.
And the QB going with a little bit of touch, trying to feather that thing up in the air and give his receiver a chance to go up high and try to get over top of the defender. Nice job by the defense seeing the football, breaking on it, and getting the ball in the ground.
Throws to the wideout. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Taking it the other way. And he's going to take it all the way. Touchdown, Cougars!
How about a game-changing play for this defense? Stepping in front of the football and knowing what to do with it, taking it all the way to the end zone.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And they knock through the extra point, and they're up 28-7. That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. There's no question this team is reeling down 28-7, and they have to find a way to get a score on the board with this drive. Looking for a man, it's Hammond. Out wide left, it's Gentry. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37.
And that's a big play for this offense, and they need to get going. They've built themselves a deficit. They need points on this drive, or else, guys, the second half, we're going to be telling old war stories, right? Like back in my day, and Jesse did this, and I did that. So, I mean, come on, offense. Let's put this together. Let's keep this game competitive.
Might have picked up a couple on that one before he was knocked down. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Movement from the linebackers trying to mess with the offensive line's assignments. Unloads to the wideout. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. He'll try to take it back. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision.
Tough run here. It's Hawkins. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone.
And those plays from a defensive perspective, man, they're just super annoying because now I'm in the worst spot ever. Third and manageable. Like, I don't know if you're passing, don't know if you're running. So nice job by this offense keeping this defense off balance and creating a third down opportunity that's in their favor.
Changing the routes with his receivers. Sells to fake. Got his man on the right. Really strong job by the defense. A negative play on third down.
I don't really have the words to describe this eloquently. I just know that he's going the wrong way.
Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to get the 3. It's good. And now the lead is extended a little further.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. They've got a long road ahead of them if they want to get back into this game, but they have to get to work on this drive. From the gun, it's Williams. Enough to move the chains. Turns it on at midfield. He's loose down the left side. Inside the touchdown, Red Raiders. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him. Ready to try the point after. And with the extra point, they're down 31-14. They couldn't draw up a drive better than that one. Just gashed him for the big play in the running game. 1 snap, 1 touchdown. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So the BYU offense comes out to go on the attack. They kicked a field goal on the last drive, Jesse. They've got the lead. Don't make a dumb mistake, but maintain your aggressive play calling.
Yeah, no doubt. I think it's the play caller right now just taking a look at that script he's got in front of him and finding out where are my playmakers, who can we take advantage of on this defense to get a touchdown here, David.
Yeah, and just keep moving the ball down the field. Just execute a little bit better in the red zone. There's no need to panic. We're moving the football, and we got the lead.
Look out! Unleashes one. Left side is Casper. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48.
It's so much nicer when you're a defensive coordinator and you're calling plays and you know exactly where that quarterback is going to be. This guy, not the case. He needs to scramble. He just scrambles out of the pocket and still makes big-time plays.
Now from the 48-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Quarterback changing the play. Lewis rushes on, trying to buy time. Let's talk just for a second about BYU. You start the season top 25. Clearly expectations are flying your way, but with that might come some roadblocks.
Well, I think you got to take every week and every opponent one at a time. The number beside your name doesn't matter right now. The number matters late in the season. So you want to start the season fast. You want to be gelling on offense and on defense. I think that's the challenge early here.
Absolutely. Figuring out who you are. Obviously some talented pieces, well thought of in the top 25, but a lot of season to go out and prove it. Day one, game one. Make that first impression.
Big pickup on the play before he's finally stopped, and that carries us into the break and the final 2 minutes coming. BYU coming to the line with 1st and 10. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Got him quickly. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. BYU lines up quickly. Gets the back moving. To the air. It's Bachmeier. It's complete. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you can get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. This offense has been a juggernaut, and they have a chance to pad their total just before halftime. Just keep slinging it. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
When I get inside the 3 on 1st and goal, I want to be aggressive with the run. I want to be a physical. I want to be the more dominant team. You might know it's coming, but I'm still going to bring it. They tried to go with the changeup. They tried to throw the football very unsuccessfully. Nice job by the defense being ready for everything, even though they're inside the 3-yard line.
Wants to go up top on 2nd down. Stepping to the right. Pressure's there, and he lets it go. He just tossed that one out of bounds. You avoid the sack. You avoid the turnover. You've got more plays here on 3rd down.
That's a heads-up decision by the quarterback there. You want to throw a touchdown, but if it's not there, just throw it away, and now we got 3rd.
It's 3rd and goal and a long way from the end zone. They'll move the wide receiver. Here's Lewis to throw. Rolls right. He's got it. Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Cougar. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
Yeah, and now this offense building that lead. It's still the first half, but I'll tell you what, shown some glimpses of why they can become a really, really good offense. Listen, you go into halftime, more of the same, right? Continue to do what you're doing. Take care of the football. This offense has looked really good in the first half.
And he had the extra point to finish the drive.
14.
He'll bring it out. It's Joyner. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Linebackers moving, trying to confuse the quarterback. Sets his feet. It's Hammond. Escapes the pressure to his right. Got it on the outside. It's Gentry. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain. Short completion on first down, and here comes 2nd and 8. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Unloads to the right. Got there right as the ball did. Jarred it loose. It'll be 3rd down.
Well, it was a good throw. It was a good route, but it was the hit that forced that incompletion.
Third and long. A lot of ground to cover. From the gun, wants to pass. Out wide left, it's Simmons. He'll step out of bounds right at the 35-yard line, and maybe they've got something cooking.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that 3rd down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
Give him 105 yards rushing, and with that run, he's now over 100 yards on this opening day. They'll snap it from the 47 on first down. Fresh setter downs going to the air. In traffic, it's Simmons. The Red Raiders want to stop the clock, and they use their 2nd timeout. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the first down.
Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Sets his feet. It's Hammond. It's complete. Brought down at the 10-yard line, and a nifty pickup after the grab on that one. One more snap coming before juice boxes and orange slices. They get the timeout called here, and probably just enough time for one more snap to put up points before the half. So with only seconds left in the half, here comes the field goal unit. He splits the uprights, and they'll trot off to the locker room after the field goal to close the half. We played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio.
Gentlemen, so much excitement around a brand new season, and we're excited to get you caught up on everything here in Week 1. We get things cooking with Army taking on the number 24 team, the Florida Atlantic Owls. And it's the Black Knights looking to win their home opener. They haven't had a ton of success with that in recent years, but they've got the lead right now in the first half. Here now some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now.
Texas Tech will start the drive, the offense ready to go. He found a hole, got about 5. He's down at the 21.
Man, it's nice when you can depend on your big boys up front to make a lane, and you get 5 or 6 yards. You get 5 or 6 yards a pop. You move the ball down the field easily, and more importantly, can get this defense to be more aggressive, to bring DBs close to the line of scrimmage, and then that might open up some big plays down the field.
Dropping back, it's Hammond. Fires to the wideout. Left side is Hudson. Hits the crease. Past the 30. Inside the touchdown, Red Raiders. He got a step and just dusted the field. On to attempt the try. Right down the boulevard. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. BYU has it back. The Cougars ready to get into that playbook. They come out for the first time in this second half. The lead a little smaller than when they went to the locker room, and they'll try to answer here. First play of this drive. They're all over him. Trying to make magic with his feet. Works his way out to the 33-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately makes a decision, gets to some green grass, and gets a positive gain for this offense.
Keeping it on the ground with the running back. Snowed under right at the line of scrimmage for no gain on the play.
A lot of times you see these defenses, man, they pull the run blitzes. They understand the formations. It might be a run, play the percentages, and then you got to deal with the big defensive tackle inside. So more bodies near the line of scrimmage. Everybody's got to pick him up, but they didn't block the most important guy, the big fella right in the middle.
It's third down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. Gets the ball right to the 50-yard line, and that'll be enough for a first down.
And as a defensive guy, man, when you play a QB like this, that will take off and run and has the speed to make you pay, it just limits what you can do. It limits the amount of coverages. It just makes you play a lot more hesitant. And you can see right there, man, the guy's got speed. Interested to see how this...
Snags it, and there's running room. The 20. He's at the 10. Touchdown, BYU. Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
This offense looked unstoppable in the first half, lighting up the scoreboard, and it doesn't look much different here in the second half. They take their first drive in the third quarter, march it down the field and score. There's no end in sight for these guys.
And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Red Raiders offense comes out ready to attack. They've fallen into a hole here, and they need to start fighting back right now on this drive. Hits inside. It's Coleman Williams. Dropped immediately. He got nothing on first down.
And after your defense just went out there and gave up a touchdown and let them build the lead more, you really need to come out with this drive and answer. And the running game is not in. They were ready for that. Gonna have to create some explosive plays through the passing game.
Throws to the wideout. Out wide left, it's Simmons. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. To the air, it's Hammond. Nice play by the defense to jar that one loose. Third quarter here, 2nd and 10 as we are getting this season underway in the opening week. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Out wide right, it's Hudson. Gets away from one, finds room. They drop him at the 47-yard line, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks. The Red Raiders are flying down the field. Drops back on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Finds his man. It's Hudson. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. And the Red Raiders racing to the line in the hurry-up. Going to the run, it's Joyner. Drives into the defense, and they get him down after a pickup of 3 to the 16. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Here's Quentin one more time. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Red Raiders! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. He'll try to tack on one more. Right down the middle. That is an efficient drive. 7 plays, 75 yards. And it was capped off with an impressive 16-yard run for the score. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He gets a block. He stopped right there. Oh, he might have been a step away from taking that one a long way. The BYU offense headed back out to go on the attack. Their lead down to 2 touchdowns as they go back to work on this drive. Turning it on! Is that stiff arm even a human arm? It looks like some type of steel bludgeoning device on his way to a first down.
And listen, the offensive line has to do their job, but a really good job by the running back understanding where his hole is. Go hit it, get the first down, don't mess around. Nice job following his hole, getting positive yards.
Fighting off the defender. He now has 80 yards rushing now here in week 1. A solid start to this new campaign.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Looking for a crease. He's got enough. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down.
And it's going to be interesting to watch this defense, man, because obviously when you're trailing, and offenses can sometimes get conservative, and that's 2 runs back-to-back. Do they get more aggressive and try to bring more guys near the line of scrimmage, not let them waste time, and try to get their offense the football back?
Looking downfield, it's Bachmeier. Caught in the backfield, it's Perry. Headed to the end zone, and he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Cougars.
And this offense doing a really nice job, man. They're understanding who they are. And Jesse, do you find guys, man, on the outside that you know where they're going to be, you know they're going to make plays, and you just continue to feed them?
Yeah, no question, especially in a situation like this, David, when the game's on the line, you got to go to your best players. And quarterbacks, they keep track of what's happening during the game. Who's winning? Who's getting separation on the outside? Who do I feel comfortable throwing to in tight coverage? This is the guy. That's now his 2nd touchdown catch in the game, and I don't think that's going to be the last time we see him touch the ball.
Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. The give is to Williams. Still on his feet at the 25. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Big play to start this drive. Now they'll snap it from the 39. Wants to throw on first. Catch in the middle, it's Hudson. Makes the tackle at the 46, but it's a 15-yard gain to get them into plus territory. The offense sets up shop at the 46 on first down. Scanning the field, it's Hammond. Not quite in rhythm there, incomplete.
Unfortunate with that incompletion, the quarterback and his intended target not on the same page.
Into the third quarter of this opening week of the season, it's now 2nd and 10. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Misfired on first down, back to the air on second. Turns it upfield. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. We've reached the break. BYU is on top. They built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we got here. Just about ready to go in the fourth, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. So we open the final period with a 3rd down play. Corners right up on that line of scrimmage. They just keep firing. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. Snapped it, and he has to have it. Looking down the middle. It's caught downfield. And with that one, he's now over 3 bills for the game.
And there's 2 reasons why, Reese. He's made good decisions, and he's been accurate throwing the football all game long.
The Red Raiders will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking downfield is Hammond. Fires to the middle. Holds on, it's Simmons. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14. And the Red Raiders go back to work after moving the chains through the air. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Touchdown, Red Raiders! The offense cashing it in on that drive. His 3rd touchdown of this game and his 3rd on the season. This is his personal resume reel, trying to win the Biletnikoff Award or something.
Highlight after highlight after highlight. He's going to go to social media. He's going to post these. Hey, a lot of likes, a lot of love, a lot of shares with those plays.
And he makes the extra point. On the run from inside his own 5. Makes a move. They bring him down, but not before a really good return sets up this offense in solid field position. The Cougars offense takes the field to start this drive. So that last touchdown made it a 2-possession game, but if this offense can do its job, they can put this one away. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. The quarterback just lost track of the play clock, didn't get the snap off quickly enough. See some running room. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
The defense wins that one, and the offensive line was challenged by their coaching staff coming into this game to try and get push up front, establish the line of scrimmage. They're going to have to do a better job running than that if they're going to win this one.
Long way to go on second down. Going to audible here. Let's see what they do. Motion from the wideout. Back to pass. It's Bachmeier. Lets it fly. Makes the grab right down the middle. And they got the defense on that one, and they get it to the 29-yard line. After that huge play, they've now got it inside the 30. It's 1st and 10. Fresh set of downs going up top. Fires deep toward the end zone. And just not enough field to hold that one. It's incomplete.
And I love the IQ by the defense on that play. Like, understand situational football. They're down by a couple scores. The clock is ticking. They need to make big plays. Nice job playing the deep ball and not giving up anything big.
Now inside 4 minutes to go here on second down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Going for it all. Touchdown, BYU! They wanted to finish, and that they did on that possession.
There's no mercy rule in college football, man. They've got a huge lead here in the 4th quarter. They are still chucking it, and they are still scoring.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the 4th. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. It looks as if this game is going to be one to just drag to the recycle bin, but the idea now is to finish strong and just take whatever happens in the rankings next week.
This defense has really done a good job containing this superstar quarterback. But now it's a big-time moment. In the 4th quarter, you know the ball's going to be in his hands. Got to get to him. Got to ruffle his feathers, hit him a few times, make him feel uncomfortable.
Here's a give to Joyner. Tackled after a short gain. It'll be 2nd and 9.
And that run really didn't go anywhere, and a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Moving the pocket, it's Hammond. Working the middle, it's complete. He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback. Rally to the football. Gang tackle. You're going to win this game.
He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs.
They run it, they get the 1st down, and look at the offense. Right back on the football, ready to crank this tempo up.
Motion from the back. Grab behind the line. It's Danzy. There he goes. Touchdown, Red Raiders. Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
And I think he does a really good job here. Dropping back to pass, surveying the field, sees he's got some open space out wide, dump it to your playmaker, your running back takes the football, he does the rest. Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the field, making a play.
The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. So the BYU offense comes out to go on the attack. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Sells to run, looking to pass. Moving to his left. Left side is Casper. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. The officials stop the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. They've crossed midfield at the 45 with a 1st and 10. Wants to throw. It's Bachmeier. Strong pass rush, gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
And that's exactly what this defense needed. They needed to have something positive. Giving up some yardage, they've given up some plays, no big deal. Got right back in it on this drive with that big sack.
And the Cougars trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Throwing, Lewis. Setting up the screen. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning.
I like the play call on offense. I like you trying to get the running back involved in the pass game, too. Defense was ready for that one. Let's see what you got dialed up on 3rd.
Third down from the gun, Lewis. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. Texas Tech will call a timeout. That's their first. Gives him a little time to dig deep in the play sheet and figure out what to do on 4th down. They boot it away. And the punt hits at the 6, and they can't down it, and it'll be a touchback. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Snap on 1st down, wants to throw. A deep throw as the clock winds down. And that is interception number 3 on the day. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 10-yard line, and what an example of the defense setting up the O.
Well, man, we've seen explosive offensive firepower all game long, and here we are late in an obvious passing situation trying to get this thing close. The big INT, finally the defense makes a play, and David, it looks like they just closed the door on this one.
Well, and you know, Mr. Quarterback, defense wins championships. And how do you seal a game? The defense coming up with a big moment. Yes, obvious passing situation. You know they're going to throw it. The big INT, and that might seal their fate.
2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. No running room at all, and he barely makes it back to the line of scrimmage. It's 3rd and goal.
And that's a great job by the defense, understanding exactly the situation, understanding to stay home, play sound. No matter who gets the football, we're going to run to the football hard. We're going to cage the football, be disciplined. Nice job by the defense.
And the pass is incomplete here on 3rd down, but there is a flag. Let's check it out. They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. Under pressure, heaves it on the run. And it's incomplete. The long pass on 4th down is to no avail.
Nice job by the defense. Great pass defense, getting in the lanes, doing a really good job understanding they were going to throw the football in this 4th down. They played it well. Incomplete pass. Defense turns to offense.
Back to throw, it's Hammond. Caught, it's Joyner. Runs through a man, and he might have some space. A big play, gets it into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 44. Now they've got it at the 44 on 1st and 10. Running inside, it's Williams. Stopped in his tracks. He got nothing. It'll be 2nd and 10. Timeout is called by the offense. They have 14 seconds left.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
2nd down, gonna throw it. Oh, pressure's coming. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
And the quarterback gets hit again. We already know this defense has gotten home to him multiple times in this game. So here you are, you're trailing in the game. Defense knows you're going to throw it. They're pinning their ears back. You can't feel very confident right now. If you're the play caller, certainly if you're the quarterback, that you're going to have time to throw.
They get the timeout call with 7 seconds left on the clock. Let me jump in here. They are going to go for it on 4th down. I'm not sure they have much choice in this situation. Fake to the back, wants to throw it. Fires to the wideout. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection.
Well, I know when the defense goes back and watches this film, it's not going to be perfect, but that was the stop they needed, right, David? You've got two great offenses going back and forth. You just got to be able to...
He lets one fly deep. And this will be incomplete as the game comes to a close. Guys, I think we all expected this game to be close. A couple of teams of this caliber, but boy, what a statement by the underdog in this one.
And there's going to be a big movement in the rankings after that performance. That team that got the win today, they are going to get moved ahead of their opponent. It's one thing to beat a ranked opponent, David. It's one thing to blow the doors off of them. That was impressive.
It's impressive. It's huge for them. Obviously, we know what's going to happen when they're going to move up the charts, but the other side is equally as depressing. I mean, they're going to fall like a rock. This wasn't even a competitive game. This is a bad day, and the rankings will reflect it when they come out.
This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. For David Pollack.